Yeah. But the thing is I didn't really understand this until I, started growing this account and kind of studying more deeply and stuff like that. Nor am I an introversion, extroversion expert, but it's a spectrum.
Mhm.
And one of the things that seems to be well agreed upon is that there's no such thing as a complete introvert. There's no such thing as a complete extrovert. It's just not possible. You're on a spectrum, and that spectrum can change. Maybe who you are doesn't change so much. There's some built-in um, personality there, but depending on your comfortability, your mood, like your familiarity with people, and all these kinds of things, introverts can come across as extroverts. In fact, I feel like introverts are indistinguishable from extroverts when they're with their other friends and family that they know well. You wouldn't know the difference until you throw in a stranger or
Mhm.
some other factor that shakes things up enough that their comfortability and all that kind of thing changes, so that they kind of go back to their default state or whatever. That's what I see, I experience, and there seems to be some science behind that too. Do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, I think well, people love a binary
Yeah, it's
because
simple,
it makes
right?
things so easy to
Yeah.
put you in a box here, put me
Mhm.
in a box here. Okay, we understand each other supposedly, but that's just not how things work. I've even, neurodivergence is a spectrum. I mean, gender expression and sexuality, like it just is, to want to expect everything is going to be in such a like a nice neat little box is just not realistic, and yet it's what we love as humans. We love boxes and labels and to make it nice and neat. And for me, I will say one of the hardest things for me is meeting people who have it when they're unsure. If I meet someone and they're coming across as unsure, as sort of not knowing what to expect from talking, from if they're sort of like being nervous, if they are just not talkative. I mean, there's just certain things for me. Those situations are really difficult. And as I mentioned